Hey everyone, welcome back to the studio. It's Sarika and I have a really fun stationery haul for you today. I've got some products from Galen leather and I've also got some notebooks from jetpens.com. So I thought I would record the unboxing process and just have like a casual chat about all these new goodies. So just to tell you a little bit about Galen leather, they are a small business that is located in Turkey and they are family owned. I really love their story. I already knew about Galen leather before because I had purchased their A5 zip folio, and I get so many questions about this folio. So I get Goulet Pen's newsletter and they announced that they had these new products from Galen leather. And I was really curious about the zip folio because I had seen a couple of other journaling buddies of mine use them before. I think Tersh from Sky Bambi Stationery, she has a lot of Galen leather products and she has the folio in the color Crazy Horse Brown. And then I know Seaweed Kisses, Michelle from Seaweed Kisses has a bunch of Galen leather products. Nicole from Plants That Blossom. So all these people that I follow and really admire, I was influenced by their Galen leather products and I trust their opinion of these products. So I wanted to see for myself what the big deal was all about, and I just love this folio so much. I can put 2 pens here, a couple things here, and then it also comes with another pen insert, but I don't have it with this setup today. So there's a bunch of card slots and then you can put an A5 notebook or a notepad in here. It's super awesome and I just love the quality of it. So when Galen leather reached out to me and they offered a few of their products for me to try out, not sponsored by the way, not affiliated, they just gifted me these products, I couldn't say no because I already was familiar with how amazing their products were. So they sent me this gorgeous wooden writing box. First of all, you guys know that I love to kind of give you guys the full experience, and I just love the smell of wood, natural solid wood. It just smells like my dad's old wood shop because my dad was a carpenter for most of his career and it's just very nostalgic for me. So this is a writing box that has a lot of room here. There's some, I guess this is like velour. I think you can take this out, but I'm gonna leave it for now. It's so soft. And you can put your journals in here, your ephemera, all your supplies on the bottom. And over here, there's a piece of leather and then it has elastic bands that you can put all of your pens and other stationery tools. Yeah, I'm going to set up some of my things. So as you can see, you can put all of your pens in here. I'm just gonna go ahead and stick my Ferris wheel press pens. You guys know I love Ferris wheel press fountain pens and they just look so pleasing to me like that. I'm in love with this writing box. It is so beautiful. I can just see myself going to the library or to a cafe and bringing my journal and just sitting down with this. It's like portable. It's so lovely. And you can even use the surface of it as a writing desk. So there's like these wooden arms that come up and you can have it be propped open like so. So I think that's a really nifty feature there. You can use the top of the box as a writing surface. This is like the most beautiful pair of scissors I have ever owned in my life. It's from Tools to Live By and it's a pair of brass scissors. So that's really pretty. I also got the Galen leather ruler. It's an 8-inch ruler and it has inches and centimeters. So it says measure twice, cut once. I think that's super nifty. I like to use rulers to make my straight lines in my bullet journal and my journal, so that's going to be very useful. I got one more brass item. It is the loose leaf binder clip from Galen leather. So it's genuine handcrafted quality. Everything is just so gorgeous. It's got that vintage aesthetic that I love. Yeah, I have some little tiny binder clips like this, and you might have seen them in my videos to clip things down, but I don't have a binder clip this big, so I can fit a lot more in there. And yeah, I can clip down like my whole journal if I wanted to. So I love this binder clip. I love all these brass things. I love how they match the brass detailing on my Ferris wheel press products. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go ahead and put some vials of ink here. And the elastic is pretty strong. It's very taut. I'm not that afraid that it's going to slip or fall off. So that's really good. 6 vials of ink here. I'm gonna put those inside here. I think they're so pretty. I'm gonna stick some of my washi tape in there. And then, of course, you know, I love my glue stick. I love having that available so I can collage. I'm also gonna stick this brass compass. I use this to measure like different proportions when I draw. So this is a kind of like a vintage brass kind of thing that I happen to have. I'm gonna stick that on this side. And then I have this eraser that I think is very handy. So I'm gonna stick that in one of the elastics, and maybe I'll stick the scissors in here. I think I'll keep the ruler in here. And then I have my, as you can see, the traveler's notebook fits in there really well. It's like the perfect size for a traveler's notebook. I can even put my other traveler's notebook in there like that. So that is the writing box. That's all set up. I love this so much. I can see myself using this for a lifetime, along with all the other products from Galen Leather. Another wooden item that they sent me is this gorgeous washi tape dispenser. So as you can see, it's got the same Walden Woodworkers logo on here. I think they sent me the walnut. Yes, this is definitely different wood. This is mahogany and this is walnut, I believe. It's got enough room for 15 rolls of washi tape. By the way, all of these are Amanda Rach Lee washi tapes. I did a little mini unboxing of those in a previous video, and I just love all these neutrals. She knows I love my neutrals, so she sent me all of those. And I just think they're so pretty. So I've been using this to package orders. It's so handy to have the washi tapes on a roll so I don't have to rip it, even though I do like the look of ripped washi tape. Super cute. I love having this out on my table. So that is the Galen Leather part of the haul. Definitely recommend all of their products. All of these were gifted. The only thing that was not gifted to me was this one. I have purchased this a long time ago with my own money, and I was already excited about the quality of their products. So I just wanted to be very straightforward with you guys about that. But they did not sponsor me, and I don't have an affiliate link. So if you're interested in any of their items, just check out their website. You can buy direct from them at galenleather.com. And I think there's a few other distributors. I mentioned Goulet Pens. They have a partnership with Galen Leather and a few other places. I think you can find all that information on galenleather.com. Next, I am going to unbox some goodies from jetpens.com. They are here on YouTube, and they make lots of fun stationery videos about stationery from Asia, Germany. It's just like really fun YouTube channel, so go check it out if you're obsessed with stationery like I am. Today, I've got a bunch of traveler's notebook stuff and a really fun Hobonichi product. All right. Slip these things out. I'm going to save this thing for my own packaging. I'm gonna save this bubble wrap for shipping too. So first of all, I got some Traveler's Notebook inserts for next year. I have this one for my main journal. It's gonna be for memory keeping and, you know, just everyday writing. I typically use 3 inserts for a year. That's kind of how I figure. And if I need an extra one, I will get that later on. So I went for 3 different kinds. First, I got my favorite one, which is a dot grid. I got a craft paper one, which is like, doesn't have any lines or dots, so that'll be interesting. And then I also got the cream one. I've never used the cream paper before, and it's also blank. I'll open these up and show you the difference between these papers. Ooh. So it's just a blank insert, but instead of being pure white, it's kind of these really creamy ivory color paper. It's really nice. The craft one is a favorite, I think, of many people who journal. As you can see, there's, you know, 2 blank ones. I don't typically write in blank ones, but I have this handy writing board. Oh, and then this is the one I am currently using for all my journaling videos at this very moment. I'm using the dot grid. So if I hold this up, you can see that there's a nice faded gray dot grid. And they're actually not dots, they're tiny little plus signs or crosses. So I think there's a special name for that sort of grid, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. So those are the 3 different inserts that I got. Some people like to mix all the papers. They Frankenstein the different papers together. I'm a little afraid to take my inserts apart and do that, but maybe one day I will be able to summon the courage to do so. And then this is the craft paper folder, which I like to stick some stickers on one side and then have a writing board on the other. Just want to show you real quick what my Traveler's Notebook cover looks like. This is the brown one in the regular size, and it has been well loved these last 3 years. I'm gonna go ahead and stick my first insert in there. I'm just gonna have one insert. I want to do a lot more layering and collaging, so I hope this will get very thick and chunky as time goes on. I'm gonna decorate this. I'm gonna decorate the cover. It's gonna be really fun for keeping as an everyday journal. Great, I'm gonna stick that in my writing box. I have a few inserts for my passport size, and this is what it looks like. I've had this one for 2.5 years or so. So I got a few different ones. I got this one because I'm obsessed with this blush pink color. As you can tell, my nails are blush pink and I just love it. So this is the Travel Tools design. It's a special edition. It's from the Travelers Company and it's limited edition, I believe. So once they sell out, they sell out. It's got letterpress print and foil. I love that it's like gold and shiny. So it's so pretty. Letterpressed, printed in Japan. And then it has blank cream pages on the inside. So I think that is so cute. Just gonna go ahead and stick that right in there because I want to use that right away. Eee! That's so nice. So keep that. Then I got a little dot grid one. This dot grid notebook. Just the same as the regular size. Just wanted to see what that was like. And then I got a cream one as well. I feel like this size is so cute and I love it so much. I just need to figure out, how I'm gonna use it. And then I also got a passport size craft file folder. And this one can go right around. So I'm going to use this one first for my traveler's notebook passport size. Let's stick that into my writing box as well. So the last but not least, I got the Hobonichi Notebook. If you've been following my channel since 2018, you'll know that I used a Hobonichi that year. I just want to open it real quick. Ooh. Very interesting. I forgot how tiny the Hobonichi grid was. Ooh. There's, how many different color grids are there? This is so cool. So there is the light red pages, then there's bluish, and then there's this like really warm green color, and then the last is purple. So there's 4 different sections for the notebook. It's a little thinner than what I expected, as you can see. A regular Hobonichi is like this thick, like probably double the size, I would say. But yeah, I used a Hobonichi Techo A6 size back in 2018, and that had 1 page per day. It had calendars and things in the front. It got a little overwhelming after 3/4 of the year. I was pretty good about writing an entry every single day. Then I got so busy in October that I just kind of like left the rest of the book empty, except for like a few pages here and there. But I really enjoyed the paper. I loved the tiny little grid. So I wanted to get the new Hobonichi Notebooks, and they also have like a day free one, so they don't have like the dates at the top. They do have like the months and things, but I decided to go for the actual notebook that doesn't have any of that because I just really liked the paper. I missed using it, and I just want to use it for notes and things like that, not a journal. So that's the Hobonichi Notebook. I also wanted to pair it with my Midori cover. This is the MD paper cover, and as you can see, like this is the original color of it, and with sunlight and with just regular use, it became this darker tannin color, and it'll get even darker over time. So it should fit pretty well. It might be a little loose because this is a little thinner than I expected. So we'll see. Okay, so the fit is, like I predicted, a little loose. As you can see here, it's a little loose around the spine, but it's not too bad. I would rather have it be too loose than not fit at all. Plus, it's probably nice to have a little wiggle room. If I decide to like add stickers or collage in it, it will bulk up a little bit. So I don't mind that at all. I don't think it's too loose. Yeah, what's really cool is there's like a pen loop over here that can be discreet if you don't need it. So that's really awesome. So that is my stationery haul. Again, this is not sponsored or affiliated, but the Galen leather products here are gifted. I did spend my own money on these products here. Yeah, as always, these opinions are 100% my own. Even if items were gifted to me, I'm not sponsored to say anything good about them. I really do genuinely love all these things. Let me know what you are using for 2021, the things you're going to be using for your journal or planner or bullet journal. Let me know in the comments. Let's have some fun, just kind of like being excited about stationery. I still have a couple of exciting things to show you about what I'm using for my planner, so that'll be in a future video. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this really casual stationery haul and unboxing. I am so excited for next year. I can't wait for this year to be over so that I can start using these. Alright, happy journaling, happy art making, and I will see you next time. Bye.